Have any of you heard of the Slender Engine? It's a railway legend on the Caledonian Railway in Scotland. The Slender Engine was a Caledonian 652, just like Donald and Douglas. He was a hard worker, always getting his work done. The very the the railway staff was very pleased with him, but one night he went down the The railway staff was very pleased with him, but one night his life went downhill. He was sent to the scrapyard to drop off some scrap to melt down. He also brought an old tender behind him. He was about to leave, but the foreman came up to him and told him that the point at this intersection was jammed. So the engine decided to sleep and will leave in the morning. After 5 hours, fog came down. One of the workers went towards a scrapping trucks. He saw a tender, but it was the wrong tender. It was the engine's tender. He pulled out the scrap torch and start dismantling the wrong tender, but the engine didn't hear the noise. He was too tired to hear anything. The next morning, the engine was surprised his tender was no longer behind him. The foreman came up to him and said one of the workers scrapped his tender by accident. The engine was very cross at the foreman, fired that worker, and the engine was pulled to the works. It was soon given a new tender, but he hated it. The tender belongs to a Q1 class, and it was heavy for him. It always make him late, and the other just make fun of him any time they got a chance. They say experiment gone wrong. You should be out of sight. You're a disgrace. But one night, he decided to end it. On that night, he was taking to take a passenger train to the end of the line. And he almost got to the big station. He saw some trucks remain on the line. He sped up and crashed into the trucks. The sight of the crash was horrible. All 250 passengers died on that train. After the fire died out, the engine was sent to get scrapped. And that is the end of the story. It's false, Percy. Don't worry. I didn't forget Edward. But we have to keep this to ourselves only.